you know about this?
No, I swear I never saw this man before.
But then, you did it. You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon! Stop it!
We believe having the ability to save and transact is something that should be universal, and a lot of forums have adopted that goal.
You know, you have a really bright future, because by the time your first 10-year reunion comes around, you and your children and all your children's children, isn't that a wonderful? Gates Foundation, regardless of the virus, and I should know because I'm an expert on viruses, as you all know. Anyway, keep up the social distancing and your mask wearing, and listen to both sides of the chicken wings puppets. And remember, my friends, stay negative.
We won't be able to do that with traditional systems. That is the cost of bank branches and paperwork.
QR code tattooed to his arm to show that he's been jabbed, show his status. It's the Italian Green Pass, equivalent to the NHS app here. It shows that you've had the jab, it shows that you're clean and you're okay to go and do what you need to do. So much so, he demonstrated how it worked in McDonald's. So he could buy his meal, his burger, whatever, eat and, you know, just live his life normally. I mean, why don't you just go the whole hog? Like, I don't know, add some robotics or just plug himself into AI and never leave his home ever again. I don't know. I'm sure he'll be one of the first people to want to do that, because these tattoos, they're permanent, aren't they? Right? Which in itself raises the question, doesn't it? Because even if you're jabbed, you can still get it. And you can still pass it on. So in that state where he's tattooed a QR code to himself, it may well come to a point where that is useless, because you can indeed continue to pass it on, catch it. So that status where he's actually got a permanent tattoo might indicate something that isn't so permanent, right? But hey, maybe that's just a bit of common sense there. I would imagine somebody who's willing to get a permanent tattoo on their arm to go to McDonald's probably ain't thinking a little bit longer along the lines of medium and long term, are they?
Lo proveremo.
That's why Cabinet has commissioned advice around introducing compulsory QR scanning in high-risk locations.
QR codes, as many of you know, are those little black and white squares you see almost everywhere now that you scan on your phone and they take you to a web page. Well, the Better Business Bureau is now warning tonight about a new hoax involving these QR codes. Christian Garzone reports on this for us.
During the pandemic, many people opted for touchless ways to access information. QR codes, around for a while, were one of those methods. Here's Melanie McGovern with the Better Business Bureau.
So QR codes are computer generated. They're like a barcode on a product. You can scan it and it opens a website.
But McGovern says a new scam is out there. Some of these QR codes take you to phishing websites, prompting you to put in personal info, which is then stolen. McGovern says to watch for malware.
They could be putting something in your phone that's tracking you or going into your apps, things like that.
She also says con artists are using QR codes to launch payment apps or to follow malicious social media accounts. McGovern says the bad guys are hoping you don't take a look before you scan.
And if one looks like it's been tampered with or like a sticker was put over it, definitely don't scan it.
If you see a QR code that's fishy, McGovern says to confirm the QR code. Do not open up links from strangers. Be wary of short links. And get a QR scanner with security. McGovern says these codes are here for the long haul. They're convenient to use. Just be smarter than the con artists.
It's the way of the future. And unfortunately, the scammers are always seems one step ahead of us.
In Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8.